New at 7 over on Fox 28. Cam, he's learning to avoid danger. Usually he runs towards danger.
It's his middle name. He is live in Gehenna this morning. Cam, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Adam? So we're going to have a pretty fun Monday on Good Day Columbus. We're hanging out at Columbia Gas of Ohio, and they are putting me through some of the training that their employees and first responders go through. Things like putting out a natural gas fire. We're going to be checking out a simulator, tons of things on Good Day Columbus. So stick with us, and we're going to hang out in Safety Town in the meantime, guys.
7:20 right now on your Monday, and around town, Cameron Fontana is learning about the pride and perils that come with working along with natural gas.
Very dramatic. He's at the new Columbia Gas Training Center in Gehenna.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So if you're wondering why I'm kind of looking around, it's because we're hearing these sounds of a village, and we're seeing a village here, but it's not what it seems, right, Martin?
Correct.
Where are we right now?
We are in the Columbia Gas Safety Town.
What is this used for?
So Safety Town is really part of our training that we prepare our employees for really anything and everything they're going to see out there when they get into the community.
Wow, and this was recently built, right?
Recently built. We finished this up earlier this year. We had our grand opening on May 11th. We started training really in April. We've had at least 30 classes so far. We've had about 300 employees from all across the state of Ohio already participate in the program.
It's amazing to see what goes on behind the scenes because, of course, you know, most of us use gas in our homes, and you don't realize the safety that's involved in order to make sure everything's perfect and running smoothly, and that's what this place is for.
Absolutely. We focus on safety, we focus on the customer, and really and try to train everybody on things that they may not see on a daily basis, but be ready for it. They have to be perfect whenever they go out and do the work, so we want to make sure that we've given them that knowledge and the tools to do that.
That's great. So, and you're giving me some of the tools this morning to kind of go through this training. So coming up, we're going to check like natural gas fire.
We're going to have you experience a natural gas fire. While they're rare, we want our employees to understand what they look like, what they sound like, and what they feel like.
Wow, and you're going to let me spray paint stuff. That's
we're going to let you do some line locating, right, from a safety perspective. So if folks have seen the yellow flags in their yard with the yellow paint, that's a gas line. And we encourage everyone to call 811 before you do any digging and landscape around your home.
Cool. So that's the number, 811, if you want to do anything around your home. And all time this morning, we're going to be going through this village. And really, I'm not kidding when I say there is a domestic dispute on that speaker. Right. Because you train your people for that, right?
We try to train them with some ambient sounds here in the yard. We have a dog barking. We have kids playing, and it's really situational awareness.
Well, we're going to, all morning we're going to learn how to do that. We're going to toss it back to you guys. Who would have thought? I mean, that's a serious training.
Yeah.
Working for the gas company can be a tough job, but now Columbia Gas is showing off a new way to get employees ready.
It's pretty interesting, and Cam's putting his own skills to the test out there.
Hey, that's right, guys. So are you ready to see something very, very cool? Hey, Martin.
Hey.
You ready to do it?
Ready.
Hit it! Woo! So what is this as far as the training goes, Martin?
This is our fire safety school. So this is where we'll bring our employees in, or we'll bring in emergency responders and train them how to put out a natural gas fire.
Oh my gosh. And this is something that you would see, maybe someone would see out and about?
Yeah, in case, if we ever had a dig in or if there's an ignition in a gas leak, you may have a fire while it's rare. And based on the life and the property, if there's no imminent danger, we would let that burn until we find the source, shut down the source, and make sure that we don't have an outage in the town.
And the reason I'm holding this very heavy tank is because I'm about to put this out.
You're about to put this out.
Okay, so we have Eric, Austin, and Brandon behind me.
Yep.
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay, so Austin's gonna hold on to me. Yep, so I'm gonna go this way.
Head on in.
Now Austin showed me how to put this out. I'm gonna start pointing at the flames and just start firing. Here we go! Woo! Oh my gosh!
It's not going out,
It's fighting back with me, Austin. We did it!
Yeah.
Nice, so now we gotta walk backwards for safety. Oh, you don't have to give me a round of applause. That's okay. When I was a kid, I liked playing with matches, so I have a background.
Great job.
But this is so cool because when people come out here, this is what you have to deal with. You have to be comfortable with it, right?
Right. Our employees, we have them go through this so that in case they ever experience it, they are comfortable with putting out that fire. You feel the heat?
Yeah.
Right, and the sound. and really the vision, they'll have all of that. So they'll have that confidence to put it
Now,
out.
before we wrap the break, can I give a celebratory squeeze on this?
Absolutely, give it a shot.
Woo-hoo! There we go, guys. We got more coming up on Good Day Columbus, including some more training here at Columbia Gas of Ohio. We'll see you soon. High fives across the board, man.
Nice.
I will be right by your side.
Cameron is out and about testing out a new career this morning. Yeah.
He's trying to see what it takes to work for Columbia Gas of Ohio today. He's in Gahanna at their training facility. So what are you learning?
So we're learning a lot about fire and natural gas, of course, in the last segment. That was so awesome.
It was.
One thing I didn't tell you was how much hair product I put in earlier, so I was a little bit scared that it was going to catch on, but we were good.
Good.
We're moving on to the next spot in this, now back in the safety town. Really what you guys do outside and what tools you use, right?
Right, correct.
So what do we have in our hands right now?
So we have a line locator and we
Okay.
have a curb box finder.
What's that used for?
So this finds the curb boxes in your house. Your service line runs out to the curb, and here's a water meter so we can see the water, and back behind us is a gas curb box. If these are buried or grass has grown over them, it allows us to find that in order to either turn on a service, turn off a service, or
and
whatever.
Speaking of your services, one
Sure.
thing you do want viewers and, of course, Central Ohio to know is that love people that are able to do things on their own. But when it comes to natural gas, the DIYers out there, you need to call you guys.
Absolutely, use caution. And whenever you're in your landscape, or if you're planting a tree, or if you're doing any digging around your house, please call 811 in 48 hours in advance. They will come out and mark your lines with yellow for gas, and then you've got blue for water, green for sewer, etc. So that's what those flags are.
Nice.
Whenever you drive by, you see.
I was saying, when I was a kid, unfortunately, I feel so bad. Sorry, California gas companies. I would pull them out and play with them, not knowing what they were. But we're actually going to mark some right now, right?
Right.
So I'm using this. This is finding the line. All right. So I'm going to go over here. He's showing me how to find it. And oh, it's right there. So what do I need to do with the spray paint?
Spray paint a line.
Okay. How long?
Oh, about a foot long.
Is that good?
That's perfect.
And then
we'll put a flag in the ground.
So, public service announcement to kids out there, if you're watching, do not pull these out of the ground and play with them. They are used to find gas lines, right?
Absolutely.
There you go. And the number's 811. So if you're doing any housework with the weather getting nicer, this is the number you need to call. So we'll toss it back to you guys. Who would have thought I get to play with fire and tag things in the same day? This is awesome.
Mr. Supervised today. Amen. Thanks, Cam.
But Columbia Gas is, they're showing off a new way to get employees ready for work.
Yeah, hands-on. And Cameron has been putting his own skills to the test this morning at the company's training center, which is in Gahanna. And you've had some harrowing experiences this morning, Cam.
I know. I mean, it's a very hot morning, literally. We've played, no, I shouldn't say played with fire. We put out a huge ball of fire. And this is so neat because this new facility really gives your employees and even first responders a realistic environment, right,
Absolutely,
Martin?
absolutely. We wanted to simulate what they'll experience out in the field.
Yep.
And here is where really our plant employees, is where they spend most of their time, down in a ditch. So what we focus on here is excavation safety.
Okay.
We use the 5-4-3-2-1 rule.
What's 5-4-3-2-1?
5 feet, you need shoring. 4 feet, you need a ladder.
All right.
3 feet is how high the ladder has to stick out of the excavation.
Wow.
2 feet is the where your tools and your spoils, the dirt, need to be away from the excavation. And then 1 OSHA competent person.
Man, you guys are efficient. So I'm going to make my way down.
Okay.
Now, I do have a monitor.
O2 monitor.
What does that have to do with what Brad's wearing?
So when that O2 monitor senses that there's not enough oxygen for you to be safe down there, Brad will don the SCBA gear so he has oxygen coming to him and he can go down and repair that
How
leak.
you feeling, Brad? Good. Yeah.
Nice.
We're going to move this way. So now we got Gene. Now, Gene, what do I need to do to put this together?
So this pack clamp, we're going to cover a hole with this pack clamp.
Okay.
Put this bolt on there, and then you're going to use just a socket here to tighten that up.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So there's one already on there.
Yeah,
Can I just use that one?
Yeah,
you guys are making it so easy for me. All right. So we slide this over. That's the leak right there.
Correct.
So I take this. Ooh, I can feel it. And that's real air. That's just air, though. I just want to let our viewers know that's not the real. So I'm going to loosen this a little bit. I'm going to slide it over. How many of these, Martin, I mean, could you potentially have to fix in a day? Where'd you go, Martin?
Oh, I'm up here. Yeah, we can.
like how many
it just depends on what the type of leak is, how many jobs we have that day.
Yep.
So it really may vary.
All right, it varies. So it could be a little, it could be a lot, but you know what? You have one less to worry about today, because I think we're good.
Yeah,
High five. There you go, guys. I found a new job. We'll see you soon. Oh, there he is. I couldn't tell where the camera was.
Well, when you're busy like that,
That's
you know,
right. You're busy.
it's
Very
hard to keep
serious.
track.
There's a camera.
There's Edwin.
You always hear call before you dig.
You do.
Always. The employees of Columbia Gas know that all too well.
Yeah, they do. But there is more to their job. And Cameron Fontana today in Gahanna at a new training facility, finding out everything we need to know.
What's up, Cam?
That's right, Sean. I mean, we use gas every day, and this is so cool to see what goes on behind the scenes to make sure they're keeping us safe. So what area are we in right now, Martin?
So this is our service lab, and what we've done in here is tried to get an example of really all the appliances that our employees may see when they go into
Like this one
someone's
right
house.
here is a no bueno. This is not a good one.
This is not good here, and what we tried to do is we tried to set these up. Some of them are properly installed, and some aren't. This one, when our tech would go in, they would see that there's a dryer vent
out of the furnace,
out of the water heater.
Water heater, I mean,
yep,
yeah.
out of the
Oh
water
my
heater.
gosh.
So this would get red tagged until
go.
that would be corrected.
Now let's walk around because kind of what we want our viewers to take away this morning is the really the gravity of if you smell something like an odor. Like a lot of people, I've even caught myself, does that maybe smell like gas? You need to call 911,
call
911,
right? Right away.
Okay.
Right away, and evacuate your house. We'll have a service tech come in. They'll take a look at your lines. They'll take a look at your appliances. You may have a leaky valve on a furnace or on your gas stove.
All right.
And they'll try to fix that for you.
Cool. Well, you guys are continuing to put me to work this morning. We have Keisha over here. Hi, Keisha. Hi. So I'm going to try to turn this on. This is just an average commercial water heater?
Water heater,
Yes,
yep.
see, I knew what that was.
Yep.
My father-in-law is going to be so proud. Okay, so I need to hold this, right? Hold this in at the same time. I'm going to continuously click the button on the bottom. And see, and this is, I'm a new homeowner, so forgive me. What's this called? What am I doing right now, Martin?
You are lighting the water heater.
And this is the pilot, right?
Right, it's the pilot. We would, if this is a new service, we would have gone ahead and purged the line and made sure that everything was safe.
Oh, now we turn it on?
Now you turn on the heat.
No, just turn it.
Yep, she's like, wait for it.
And it should come on.
Oh, you hear it? We did it. Man card, I got my man card back today. Thank goodness. Now, these are also different types of things here, like people might have older ones too, right?
Absolutely.
Wow.
So we have an example of an old natural gas refrigerator.
Yeah.
An old, a really old stove.
Oh my goodness, that's from like the 40s.
You know, the other thing we try to train our folks on is commercial appliances back here. We have a pizza oven, a deep fryer, and a commercial grade oven because you don't know what they're going to experience.
You never know.
Right.
Well, coming up next, we're going to go on an ice simulator. So that's going to be at about 9:50. But before, Sean, don't you have one of these in your house? It's from like the 40s.
You know what? Katie called. She wants her man card back. You have to put it in her purse at the end of the day.
She wants her man card back. No.
Sorry, Cam.
Don't you go after me. You know better.
I don't have my man card either. The people at Nurture Salon took it.